Get ready for a festive coding adventure. In this tutorial, we will dive into creating a Christmas animation using Python's Pygame library. Join me as we craft a magical Christmas animation where you can drag and drop a Christmas toys to decorate tree with a sleigh gliding across the screen and enjoy the Christmas background music and experience of falling snowflakes. To follow along, you can either use a Trinket with a Pygame project provided or install Visual Studio Code using my tutorial in the description. Don't forget to install a Pygame library. You can do it in your terminal with a pip install Pygame command. You can download all the images what we're going to use as part of this project in the description, links below, and let's bring the spirit of the season to our code editor and create this Christmas wonderland together. I'll be using Visual Studio Code Editor for this animation, and first of all I created an empty Python file and named it animation.py, and I placed all the images in the same directory as my empty file. Just follow me along as I'm doing the basic Pygame setup. Here we've done the basic setup and we can see a sky blue screen. With our next step, we will load background image, Christmas tree image, and we will set a background music. So let's continue with setting a background music. Let's check it out. And here we are, we can see the background image with a Christmas tree and the music is playing in the background. So let's continue, and with the next step we will add a sleigh animation. So we need to load another image and create a moving object. Here we are, we can see a center, and let's make it move. To make it move, we need to increase the X coordinate with each frame. look at our flying sleigh. Moving forward, we'll create a magical snowfall. Let's make it snow. To achieve this, we will load a snowflake image. And since we want a multiple snowflakes, we will iterate through a for loop, and we will create 20 snowflakes and place them at the random positions. We will be using a random function to make it snow. It's going to be fun. Join me as we add those cool features. Next, let's make the snowflake moving, and we will make them moving with a random speed from 1 to 5. Let's check it out. Here we are, we have too many snowflakes just because we need to move this piece of code outside of a while loop. So I'm moving this piece of code. How we create a list of a snowflake outside of a while loop, just right after. Let's run it once again, and we can see a proper snowflake falling. Now I'm going to place my Christmas decorations on the right hand side, and first of all I'll define them as a list of toys. All of these images, the name of our pictures, but I'm going to put them all in a list. We are. Here is my list, and now I need to load them. I'll load them all together using a for loop. In this for loop, I will use the index of the image and the image name to iterate through a for loop. But don't forget to create a list of toys just over here. Now we need to display them using a bleed command. Right after the tree. As all the lists, we have to display them using for loop as well. Okay, so here is a misspelling index. Index for toy in toys. Here we are, we can see all our toys. Next, we want to implement a functionality so we can drag those toys and place them on the top of a Christmas tree to decorate in the way we want. So let's implement this functionality using mouse button down, mouse button up and motion event type. Inside our for event in Pygame.events, now we are looking for a different type of event, and under the if we're creating another else if on the same level with if, to the L if event.type equals mouse button down. Here we will implement the functionality, but before we start we need to create two more variables. One variable is moving and another variable is moving element. We need to know if we are moving the object and which object exactly we are moving. Let's add those two variables at the top of our code. Moving equals false. By default we are not moving anything, and we will create a global moving element. Moving element, going back to our code, so just follow me along. First of all, we iterate through all the toys and we check the collision point. If our toy location is the same as our current position, then we say we want to move this object and we assign moving to true, and we assign moving element to our toy what we are going to move. Once we release our mouse button, we stop moving our toy and we fix position of the toy. So we're adding one more elif event.type mouse button up. Once we release the mouse button, then the moving element is false. We're no longer moving our element, and moving element is none. None of our toys are moving at this point of time. And the last piece of movement, we need to understand the motion where exactly we are moving our toy. If event type equals mouse motion and moving. So if we are moving the mouse and our moving variable is true, this is when we execute this piece of code. Here we will be checking the position and where we need to place our toy. And we display the toy on a new position. Oh yes, collide point just was misspelled. And here we can place our Christmas toys and decorate a Christmas tree if we want, or we can place them back anywhere on the screen.
I hope you had a fantastic time following along with this Christmas animation tutorial. May your holidays be filled with joy, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year!